Hi, I'm RenaTV, Certified Career and Life Coach. I help women who want more out of life discover and design what's next so they can create a life they love. Today I'm going to talk about balance, life balance. Well, guess what? The first thing I have to tell you is it's a myth. Sorry, it doesn't exist. And it never will, so let's stop looking for it, right? My mentor taught me that years ago, and I've never forgotten it. If we think about life balance, think about a scale. That connotes balance, right? It's never even. It's always going to be up and down. We're never going to have balance. What we'll have instead is harmony. So if we just try to make sure that everything that's a priority in our life is working well together, more or less, we're going to have harmony. It's as simple as that. And when I say more or less, this is what I mean. We've got to let go of perfection, women especially. I hear so many women, and sometimes men too, but mostly women, say, oh my gosh, I'm so exhausted and overwhelmed. There's no time left for me. I'm always giving to everybody else who needs me, whether it's my children or my spouse or my aging parents or my children's school or my job. There's never any time left for me. I get it. I so get that. By the end of the day, let alone the end of the year, we feel like a shell of ourselves. We've almost lost our sense of who we really are and who we really want to be. So what I invite you to do is give up perfection. Perfection in every area. Stop asking so much of yourself. Sure, it's great that you set high standards, but you know what? The house doesn't have to look like Martha Stewart lives here. The yard doesn't have to look like it's right out of a magazine cover. The children don't have to be perfect little Buffies and Biffies who are right out of a magazine shoot either. And you don't have to be the perfect mom. Be the best you can be, but I'm here to remind you that being the best you can be usually begins with putting yourself first. You don't need to cater to everybody else's needs and desires and whims, especially if your children are small. They tend to want you 24/7. And often women tend to think they have to be the perfect mother by scheduling appointments and play dates and making perfect nutritious meals all the time, or making sure that little Johnny is happy and fulfilled in every sense of the word. You know what? Some of their fulfillment's going to come from figuring things out by themselves, from a little independence, from a little resilience. Let them play in the yard alone. There's no reason to fill their day with so many activities and friends. It does not make you a better mother. Another way to create harmony is to set boundaries. So many times we want to give so much that we end up saying yes to everybody. Well, guess what? If you say yes to everybody who asks, whether it's your church or the children's school or your in-laws or your own spouse who you love and you really want to be there for them, I get that. But sometimes by saying yes to everybody and everything means saying no to yourself. And I'd like to give you permission to only say yes to what's truly important to you. But it's okay to say no to that committee, to say no to that volunteer job, in order to say yes to your soul. I invite you to take 30 minutes a day, preferably 60, to focus on you. Whether that means meditation or yoga or getting exercise or having tea with a friend or going out in the woods, going on a hike or playing with your dog or curling up with a book. Whatever makes your heart come alive, whatever feeds your soul. I bet you spend so much time catering to everybody else's needs and interests and passions that you forget about your own. Well, I invite you to write down a list of 3 things that you haven't done in a long time that you love to do. And try to make sure you get that in at least once a week. And every day, 30 to 60 minutes just for you to regroup, revitalize. If you give yourself the gift of nurturing your soul and exploring your passions on a regular basis and taking time for you every day, you're setting the foundation so that you're not only going to be happier yourself, but you're going to be better for everyone else who's important to you in your life. Thank you so much for watching. I'm RenaTV. If you've enjoyed this video or you know someone else who could benefit from these words, please share it. Click on the link below, leave a comment, join the conversation. Tell us how you like to give to yourself or how you promise to go explore your passions. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.